Hey, haven't seen you since the last year. I know, it's a good joke. How's your lack of concentration doing? Don't lie to me that you've never played mobile games while watching TV series. It's annoying, but what can we do about it? Let's just shift all responsibilities on TikTok. Hey, you didn't wash dishes again? We got cockroaches because of you. One of them ate neighbor's dog. It's TikTok. And don't worry, I don't judge you. Sometimes those ads make you very curious about the game. But if you spend long enough time on the internet, you know that sometimes those advertisements make a fear awaken in you that you've never known existed. Those ads know what buttons to push to make you stare at it with your mouth open. I think an open mouth was a bad metaphor in this case. What can make you want to try a game more than a violent explosive diarrhea? But the most impressive part of it, in my opinion, is how professionally the creators of that game picked a name for it. Family Farm Adventure. Cause what adventures can you find at a farm? Walking around the beautiful fields and sniffing flowers? No, quality family time requires mopping floor, walls, and ceiling after furiously pooping animals. And still they get more money from this poop than I do in my life. Warn you in advance, you'll see a lot of stinky and dirty creatures today. And it's not even me. Just like this another disgusting farm story. Wait, how did the zombie apocalypse start? How about the goat and... I don't understand. Why the first thing those ads want to do is to make you vomit? I imagine how in future they will suggest to do a shock therapy before seeing an ad for full immersion. Should I try this menu introduction? Let me know if you think hey is too boring and I need to change that in my videos. Survival games are actually one of the most popular, and Zombie Apocalypse is not even as dramatic as you might think. The guy tries to survive on a desert island where is nothing but palms and sand. Where did the cement truck come from? Like, there are two possible ways. Either he built it from palm trees or kept it in his butt for emergency situations. And he doesn't look like a great engineer. I let your imagination decide how he managed to build a whole city but nothing like clothes. Duh, how do you think you could make clothes out of sand? It's unrealistic. And when you think he's finally okay, the Great Ocean People War has started. So next time you find yourself in a hopeless situation, drink a coconut and build yourself in New York City. You've seen it's possible. So if your wife gives birth in the middle of a zombie wave, don't worry and finish playing on your phone. You need to know what to expect marrying an average League of Legends player. But no matter in what situation you are in, remember that you can build yourself anything, like a cow or plants. Is there any tutorial how to build a Shrek in real life? I'm asking for a friend. I think I didn't pay enough attention to giving birth part. Because even using my whole brain, I can't understand why everyone is pregnant or gives birth in the ads. We want more kids. But I want a boy. Why not two more boys? I am not a birth machine. No sir, you can't order anything in a hospital's maternity ward. The McDonald's takeaway is on the opposite side of the road. This is one of the most disrespectful ads I've ever seen in my life. What is this game about? Who thought that a nice advertisement includes impregnating a woman by force without leaving a hospital until she looks like this? I'll just hope that in their universe at least kids have better life. Wait, what am I talking about? Mobile games would never put themselves in box called morality. Now I want to test your knowledge with a small quiz on the topic of mobile games ads. What happened after this man saved the baby from water after the dinosaur tried to attack it? A. Man raised a child on a farm. B. They became buddies and survived the zombie apocalypse. C. He pulled out a shark from the sea and the baby ate it raw, which turned the infant into a woman, and that man immediately started dating her, which created a whole new city. Hooray! Dating a 5 minutes ago infant was the right answer. Don't think that the baby grew up, it just became bigger in size. I'm 100% sure that if they could, they would tell us that. Is that the true meaning of Baby Shark's song? Yeah, that advertisement lacks logic. Then what do you think about cheating pregnant dogs? If you didn't know, dogs can x-ray your baby and even see how it looks with all colors. Fortunately, pregnant animals are rarely seen in ads. And sadly, I can't say the same about pregnant women covered in dirt. Guys, never do pedicure again, it's a scam. They treat your fungal infections and keep all the goods for themselves. Don't spend time and money on doctors and mushrooms. Cut them down from your feet right into risotto, and save the rest for the future. I bet you won't believe me that my food is tasty. Is that more weird than a woman fully covered in fleas and green gas? It's so disgusting that even the targeted audience, aka Feet Lovers 69, felt nauseous. As you have noticed, being pregnant is not enough. You have to be pregnant with triplets and do it with as many women as you can. To make everyone see that there are a lot of embryos inside, I think they do a tattoo of newborns. Of course, dogs can X-ray, but as for humans, I can't find another explanation. I have a feeling that whoever does those ads doesn't like women a lot. Because look at the men at the ad and then at women. Do you feel the difference? No? Let's see another example. I have a theory that he punched her not because he didn't want to have a child with her, but because he was jealous of her mustache. Not every man has as much facial hair as female characters in the games. I think he just wouldn't be able to bear being less masculine than a newborn with mother's genes. But this advertisement is truly unique. It's the first and potentially the last ad where a woman stands for herself. Can you believe it? It may seem a bit ridiculous, but I genuinely feel happy. Of course, if we cut out the uppercut moment. Having a baby during Middle Ages is actually a whole new level of advertisements. But they are all weird. Seems like the deeper we get back in history, the more progressive it gets. Firstly, it's a woman who finally resisted her husband. I'm not even talking about medieval pregnancy tests, cause in reality they just said, your urine has a clear pale lemon color leaning towards off-white having a cloud of its surface. You're pregnant. But I'm a man! That's not a problem. I have your baby. Will you promote him to prince consort? Maybe by having a baby he just meant swallowing it? I don't know about methods of stealing kids in Middle Ages, but it's a very safe space that's hard to reach. But I don't think he deserves being promoted, because in their reality you can make pregnant anyone for 300 times and maybe even build a baby. You know what you can build with your own hands without extra effort? It's my channel. For that you need to like this video and subscribe to my channel. I really need your help as a small creator. The only thing I'm grateful for in mobile games is that they don't show us how the babies were made. Only some harmless mother's routine like cleaning or tossing clothes into a washing machine. No, you have misunderstood. It's definitely not what you thought. That's the moment when gaslighting yourself doesn't work anymore. Only imagine this situation in real life. You called your friends to hang out to a laundromat, like a usual public laundromat, to satisfy yourselves at the same time with washing machines. Sounds legit. I think we need some mobile games flaw, it's not okay. I don't want to see a sequel with them being pregnant with washing machines triplets. But, well, at least they won't be dirty. Please don't take my words as a suggestion to new ads. Or at least pay me. At the end of the pregnancy cycle, after you feed your embryo with some cells and launch it like a rocket, we have parenting and raising a child, which is not better at all. Starting with a woman who cries due to touching her belly and ending with a tutorial on how to raise a pregnant 14-year-old girl. You heard how bad it sounded. I already want to wash my mouth, but people who created that ad not only thought that it's a cool idea, but drew it and published it. Isn't it crazy? Oh yeah, and don't forget about the lovely profession selections that you can grow in your child, which never goes as planned. That's actually the first time I agree with advertisements. My parents wanted me to become a doctor, but they have me. Hear me out, I know it's a questionable benefit, but I'm not randomly pregnant and I don't grow mushrooms on my feet, even though I think it's cool. Speaking of professions, how can I become one of these guys? We already know that the most powerful person is an almost naked man. But we have something new too. Now you don't even need a cent or pounds to build something. Grab your friend and launch him into enemies. As we know, a friend in a court is better than a penny in a purse. Remember it next time someone would ask you what would you take on a desert island. Say a friend, just don't get into the details making a chair or a house out of them, or food by the end of the day. Babies are nutritious too, by the way. If not, why would we have a choice to continue but slowly? Let's teach Generation Alpha something about real life. I know that after watching this video you'll want to hide from socialization for a bit, which could be a perfect opportunity to try out an AI.
Talk to real people in real life, but I don't care. I only want to talk to my AI furry girlfriend.
I guess I see why my parents always told me to go outside. I promise I don't have furry AI friends. Better playing safe and have no friends than role-playing with AI furry.
and all the conversations are very realistic, and the responses are super quick, and of course, you can talk about whatever you'd like, and even roleplay if you want. You can let your imagination run wild.
At that point, I really don't know what to expect from letting your imagination run wild. They think what we've seen already is not enough? Also, I'm curious if the guy promoting this AI chat knows about the existence of this ad, cause his lips doesn't really move the right way. Am I right, guys? The only good thing about those ads is that the gameplay is usually not connected in any way with the advertisement. You might think that it's bad that they lie to us like this. I mean, yeah, but I'll sleep better knowing that someone plays Candy Crush instead of some game about toxic relationship. Or like these free online games for toddlers. Yeah, for toddlers. I hope no children were traumatized with those ads. I'll leave it to heads of creators. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. I'm a small creator and it is really important for me. Bye!